I'm seeing, money is flowing out of the stock market and flowing into crypto, real nice and quiet while they're both sitting there doing this. You know, like underneath the structure.
Yeah.
It's flowing out of the stock market going into crypto.
Bitcoin is worthless artificial gold.
Within a decade, crypto and blockchain technology will be the 12th sector in the S&P.
Bitcoin doesn't have any value in and of itself. It's not backed up by anything.
Roughly a coin average price of 30,700. Spent about $4 million on
is
it.
that we are not buying this dip because it's not a dip.
As the baby bulls lay beaten and battered as we enter the 14th straight week of dumpage without even a 5% plus weekly upside candle, there's only one chart that you need to see right now. And I promise you this, it will change your mind, it will change your life, and it may just require that you change your underpants as well. I'm your host, Scoots Magoo, and Bitcoin has just done something so simple, yet so apparent, and once you find out what it is, you will never look at these charts the same again. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, turn on those ghost notifications to never miss these absolutely time-sensitive alerts. And as well, if you're interested in getting any bonuses or deals, joining our stake pool to earn ADA and Society tokens. If you are delegating, you just claim these Society tokens through drip drops. I'm going to have a quick tutorial at the end of this video if you need to learn how to do that. But as well, if you're interested in any other bonuses or deals, make sure to check everything out below. And without any further ado, let's dump it. Unbelievable. As Bitcoin currently is trading still this very second above 20,000 US dollars as the market has really cooled off over the last few days. What exactly is going on? The DXY, first of all, obviously, again, still testing for the past like 2 weeks, back testing this long-term level of historical resistance, you know, potentially trying to turn into support. But as well, the stock market today getting rejected off of its 21-day moving average. And this is really big for Bitcoin, but there's something even more interesting that I want to talk about first. And the very first clip of my video today was a guy talking about how while Bitcoin and the stock market are trading sideways, what's actually happening is a lot of money is funneling into crypto. And I actually was just watching a video this morning that had nothing to do with crypto, and that's where I found that clip. I was watching a video where a guy goes to he was in Miami, I believe, and he was just asking rich people how they afford their yachts, right? He was just trying to get interviews with wealthy people and asking them how they made their money and how they could afford the yachts. That clip was from one of the guys that he interviewed that, you know, has spent years in the stock market and has been into crypto for a while as well. I believe he said he bought his first Bitcoin at $8.50 and then sold around $100 and regretted it, and then has been working in crypto for the last few years also. But in my opinion, I think he dropped a little bit of a hidden gem or a little bit of interesting advice that I personally also kind of think anyway, and I kind of had that assumption or that idea that it's very possible that, you know, as crypto has been absolutely getting dumped on, as things have been trading sideways, as it's been very boring, I think it does make sense that, you know, potentially these people that have seen what happened with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency over the past 2 years specifically in 2020 and 2021, I think it's possible, you know, what those people saw, I think it makes sense that a lot of them are moving from the stock market, the heavily inflated stock market, which currently has like a 0.9 correlation with Bitcoin, so they're very correlated right now. I do think it makes sense that, you know, maybe behind the scenes, a lot of that money is flowing into crypto slowly, but, you know, maybe they would not want the price to pump while they're doing that. In fact, the best time for them to be doing that is if crypto was the least valuable that it could be, meaning they could buy as much as they could afford buying the dip cheaply, right? So again, I think it is speculation. It's been my speculation for a while. I'm sure it's many of your speculation as well, but he as well, that millionaire who owns the yacht in the intro that I found today just randomly, I wasn't even looking for crypto content. He's saying, you know, as you saw in the clip, a lot of that money he believes, and based on the people he knows, is flowing into crypto slowly as we're just trading sideways. And that clip was only from a couple of weeks ago. So that video is really recent. But I personally believe that, you know, a year or two looking back, I think a lot of people are going to look at this and think, wow, you know, while everyone was fearful that we were going to go below 10K, or, you know, we still might, I think it's still possible, but while everyone was super fearful, meanwhile, the fear and greed has been an extreme fear for as long as mankind has existed, it seems like, since, you know, for the last trillion years, it seems like we've been only in extreme fear. Is it possible that these were actually when the biggest money was accumulating? And I don't think it's crazy to think that. And as well, one thing I want to point out too is that in the past, Bitcoin has been a steal under its current realized price, the aggregate cost basis of all coins in supply. And the realized price is currently sitting around 22,000. So we are below that currently. And according to John Bollinger, the creator of the Bollinger Bands here, this is a picture-perfect double M-type top in Bitcoin USD with the monthly chart complete with confirmation by bandwidth and percentage leads to a tag of the lower Bollinger Band. No sign of one yet, but this would be a logical place to put in a bottom. And research almost all Bitcoin metrics at all-time lows right now. Based on the current positioning of Bitcoin prices relative to historical floor models, the market is already at an extremely improbable level with only 0.2% of trading days being in similar circumstances. Almost all macro indicators for Bitcoin, ranging from technical, on-chain, are at all-time lows. Coincident with bear market floor formation in previous cycles, many are trading at levels with just single-digit percentage points of prior history at similar levels. And the fear and greed is another thing they point out there, just extremely low. So with that, I just want to make this a quick update, but just looking at these charts, it is extremely boring, but in my opinion, very indicative of a bottom. And if we look at, something like this 4-hour chart, where we're just trading completely sideways right above 20,000, to me, what that's showing is the potential for ultimate support. Even look at the volume on the daily chart. That's pretty high. It's the highest daily volume we've seen since the last bottom. So again, I think it's very likely that what's going on behind the scenes with crypto right now will absolutely pay off for the people that are sticking with crypto right now. So you guys into the channel, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, turn on those ghost notifications so never misses absolutely time-sensitive alerts. As well, if you guys are interested in any bonuses or deals, 2 new tutorials are popping up below for trading for both BITGET and Phoenix. They're in the description. I recorded 2 new ones really quick. They're each like 4 minutes, so very simple. So make sure to check that out as well. Up to over $16,000 in bonuses through those exchanges. But as well, to claim your Ape Society tokens, I was going to make a standalone video, but the video would be like 5 seconds. So I figured I'd just do it now because people keep asking. You go to dripdrops.io, you put in your wallet or stake address to where it is, and you can check to see what rewards you have and you claim them. It's that simple. So it's dripdrops right here. And it's very simple. You can claim them every epoch, so every 5 days. Without any further ado, that's for me.